Remedy.
Remedy.
Secondly, it was ordained for a remedy against sin and to avoid fornication, that such persons...
Apparently I overlooked this one piece of it, and I'd like to remedy that.
Candor is the only remedy.
I shall leave a gap in the conversation for you to remedy that.
It's my own little rescue remedy concoction.
药物治疗
Remember.
Remember.
And you remember my brother Ross?
Do you remember what time I left?
He refused to repaint, saying that we needed to see the burn marks, to remember to not be so reckless, but...
Remember, no hugging anybody.
Well, I remember my youth getting freezing cold under Southend Pier with my knickers around my ankles.
记得
Remind.
Remind.
And you remind me of someone I used to know.
Let me remind you of something.
Lilies, because they remind me of my grand...
Chandler, you know, the old Monica would remind you to scrub that Teflon pan with a plastic brush.
You don't have to remind me, Ken.
提醒
Reminder.
Reminder.
But it was also a reminder that I had missed the train.
I was given 4 copies of my release form, the final reminder of my time at Wilkinson.
Just a reminder that the Biscayne drive-by warrant needs your approval.
Let this be a reminder to you all that this organization will not tolerate failure.
This is a reminder to please make sure that the team presents the Kara's Cookies materials tomorrow in the pitch meeting, and please make sure that they say...
提醒的人
Remote.
Remote.
And after she lost her marbles with her remote control.
Seriously, like she could be some poor savage in some remote jungle somewhere who will never know the Lord and who will never go to heaven. Ever.
The most remote island in the world, right?
They have remote access to your satellite.
What brings you to our remote sanctuary?
遥远的
Removal.
Removal.
I could do a post-coital removal of your spleen, but I think it'd be...
Laser hair removal. Illegal disclosures may result in your arrest and immediate removal from the island.
Prep it for surgery and removal in the morning.
And the CBP will be forced to begin expedited removal procedures. Bring you to an immigration judge.
移动
Remove.
Remove.
I had to remove all the calories for you.
Remove the wax.
Remove your hand from the box, and you die.
We remove all the furniture.
Food table.
Were you able to remove the tumor?
移动迁移班级
Remuneration.
Remuneration.
All his prowls gets no remuneration.
I offered him remuneration.
I suppose you want some remuneration like everybody else.
Of course, I can't offer you the same kind of financial remuneration you've grown accustomed to, but the work will have to serve as its own reward.
So you'll effectively be acting inspector without the remuneration, of course.
报酬
Renaissance.
Renaissance.
I mean, to them, their golden age was the Renaissance.
Malkovich's rise to fame brought about a renaissance in the art of puppeteering.
People deserve a renaissance.
Renaissance man.
She was the inspiration for this work of art, our own Renaissance period.
复活文艺复兴的
Render.
Render.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Harry Estabrook speaking to you from the courthouse here in Hillsborough, where the jury has just returned to render its verdict in the historic Hillsborough monkey trial case.
Now, William,
render my illusion suit.
The render is complete.
They said you got to render under Caesar.
This tribunal will examine all the evidence presented here and in due course render its verdict. As to the proposed indictment, and as to the disposition.
回报给予补偿交纳
Rendition.
Rendition.
And now, the 6 Mary murderesses of the Cook County Jail in their rendition of The Cell Block Tango.
Buying American nuclear missiles, support of terrorist rendition, the sacking of any minister Washington didn't like, including yours truly.
Full envelope intrusion, rendition, experimental interrogation is all run out of this office. I want rendition protocols and to put the asset on standby just in case.
We're also offering an extraordinary rendition where suspects are abducted without record on foreign soil and taken to foreign prisons in countries that still torture.
译文
Renew.
Renew.
Aunt and uncle renew their wedding vows every year.
He asked me to renew our vows.
Would even renew me with your eyes?
It's important you not maintain or renew any questionable associations.
Then I'm sure the board will take that under consideration when deciding whether to renew your scholarship.
使更新，更新。
Renewable. Renewable.
Like a perpetual sun providing renewable power for the whole world.
Love is an infinite renewable source.
Renewable sources of energy that we might eliminate the world's reliance on fossil fuels. Now,
Safe, renewable energy, and cheap electricity for everyone.
Tonight, I intend to share with you my report on our need for a national policy based on energy efficiency and clean, renewable energy sources.
可更新的。
Renewal. Renewal.
America's in a state of renewal.
I'm up for renewal.
Renewal? It's inevitable.
The Gotham Renewal Fund.
The renewal program is broken.
更新。
Renovate. Renovate.
The money the Bernardi family has agreed to pay to renovate the restaurant is contingent upon you showing up here every Friday.
we renovate houses.
We've been looking to renovate that area of our hotel for some time now.
What do you say? Are you fine?
We're going to let Carmine show the chic Atlantic City how he's going to renovate hotels and see who shows up. And
You've been wanting to renovate your backyard for years.
更新。
Renowned. Renowned.
Former winners include Nobel laureates, Fields Medal winners, renowned astrophysicists.
I'm actually a world-renowned aerobics instructor.
A renowned treasure hunter, Benjamin Franklin Gates.
Wallace is renowned for his ability to smell an ambush.
Whose poetry is not yet written, but which will presently be as enviable and as renowned as any.
有名的。
Rent. Rent.
Hey, Jabby, if you're going to be here every night, I'm going to need you to start pitching in for rent.
I didn't tell him to rent out Frank's room.
It's so hard to rent one nowadays.
She's going to help with the twins for a while instead of paying rent.
You go, and I finally get some tidy tenants who pay their rent on time. Deal?
租金、租用、出租。
Rental. Rental.
Here, I guess the rental market's a bit of a nightmare.
I realized that the rental car is in Dex's name.
Oh! I'm actually just waiting for the car rental agency to call me back.
Rental abduction defines as one parent taking a child without permission from the other parent.
It's the rental company to install it.
租费、租赁的。
Reorient. Reorient.
I know how to reorient the spirit to better heal the body.
I tried to reorient myself.
Next, publicity campaign to reorient German businessmen's lunch succeeding.
Pete, do not reorient the Sperry until we determine what's happened.
We're gonna reorient ourselves.
使适应。
Repack. Repack.
Repack what? We either repack this shit and send it off, or we can walk away from a $300 million deal. What if we repack?
You might want to repack your things.
You see, I used to rig ships in Nam, man, and I repack these babies every week.
重新打包。
Repaint. Repaint.
I need to repaint my toenails.
Repaint Francis's room.
That way you don't need to repaint any of the planes.
There's never any need to touch up or repaint these walls.
重漆。
Repair. Repair.
He would suffer brain death long before we could repair it.
It needs to repair itself. The best way to help repair the family would be to repair the family, you know. The protein regenerator was able to repair Stan's hand before.
3 months ago, I canceled a car lease as the vehicle was involved in an accident and the insurance would not cover the repair.
修理。
Repatriate. Repatriate.
Then, get this. You repatriate the securities.
Listen, if we allocate it to one of our foreign subsidiaries, move the settlement date, repatriate the securities later, get them in by year end, it'd be like
it never happened.
Most people want to repatriate their money, which means you can make a pretty sweet deal by investing locally instead.
They repatriate people like you.
This boy Enzo, they want to repatriate him back to Italy.
把遣返、回国、被遣返回国者。
Repay. Repay.
How can we ever repay you, huh?
Is that how you repay him?
So,
we're not just able to repay you in full.
We owe him more than we can ever repay.
Why can't you repay me now?
偿还
Repeat. Repeat.
Don't repeat this, but...
Bren, it's easy to repeat after you, but I was totally lost in class today.
I am not going to repeat what a friend said to me in confidence.
I wondered, were we all just victims of conditioned responses, doomed to repeat the same unconscious relationship patterns?
That whole thing about priests not being allowed to repeat what they hear in confessions, is that a hard rule or just a general guideline?
重复重做
Repeatedly. Repeatedly.
Back to his room, where he had sex with her repeatedly and in front of his friends, while she was too drunk to have any idea what was going on.
Both men were shot repeatedly in what police are characterizing as an execution-style killing.
Like, repeatedly?
The girl had first been strangled, then repeatedly stabbed with a pointed instrument across her stomach and groin.
We're all on death's door, repeatedly ringing the doorbell like maniacal Girl Scouts trying to make quota.
重复的
Repel. Repel.
I thought only I could repel women with that kind of raw efficiency.
My body had not been strong enough to repel cancer cells. So tonight, I have decided to rub onions under my armpits to repel her.
The government troops could repel the attack. All foreign nationals are being advised to leave the country.
Will continue to defend your liberty and repel the forces that seek to take it from you.
逐退使厌恶
Repertoire. Repertoire.
Does brevity exist in your repertoire, sir?
It is not in my repertoire to keep company with beasts.
It's a good one for the repertoire.
We've added some rope tricks to the repertoire.
You will recall, Mr. Devlin, that the last play in my repertoire was King Lear.
全部剧目
Repetition. Repetition.
As I recite the poem, look for the repetition of the word nevermore.
Just repetition, repetition.
Now, like you tell yourself over and over again, conditioning yourself to remember, learning through repetition.
Repetition will bring hell down from on high.
Sammy should still be able to learn through repetition.
重复
Replace. Replace.
He was gonna drug you and replace the real diamonds with these.
I mean the cost to replace it.
I'm not trying to replace your father.
If we can replace each other in this way, and if we want to, then what will true self-aware artificial intelligence do?
The army is going to replace my steel plate with sterling silver.
代替
Replacement. Replacement.
I told him I could run the company from New Orleans while we look for a permanent replacement.
I told you to hire a temporary replacement for 13 2 weeks ago.
They've already assigned Dixon's replacement.
You can make enough for both of us to go to Solemn, and then we just find a cheap replacement.
You'd better, unless you want to serve yourself as a replacement.
归还
Replenish. Replenish.
And as human beings, you and I need fresh, pure water to replenish our precious bodily fluids.
Growing, killing need to replenish.
I want the both of you to sink deeper into these feelings while I go to replenish our hydration.
Replenish our bodies with nutrients.
Together, you and I will replenish the world, kill hunger and thirst, and...
把重新补足被再装满
Replica. Replica.
Exact replica, custom built.
Last week I did a exact replica to scale of Wrigley Field.
The replica is very convincing.
This is a replica of the Great Pyramid of Giza.
复制品
Replicate. Replicate.
All these years, John was helping me replicate his power.
Could you replicate the process?
Presently, they are using that power to replicate.
We can replicate it, but we can't generate it.
We can't replicate that.
折叠复现试验复现的
Reply. Reply.
I haven't gotten your reply card back yet, so chicken or fish?
I'm just showing this motherfucker, and he ain't even reply back.
I've been waiting for 2 months for a reply from that editor. That was his reply.
Why don't you reply to my note?
答复回答
Report. Report.
And all
obviously, in this case, I am going to report back.
Okay, so I've gone over this, I've thought about it, and I just don't think there's any way I can write a report that doesn't end with her being terminated.
So part of my job is to wear the clothes, and then I see how people respond, and then I report back to my superiors at Bloomingdale's.
So you almost done with my report?
Wilson and Cromwell report to clinic for CPT following agricultural training.
报告
Reporter. Reporter.
As ace reporter for the Tromaville Tech-Times, I had a pretty good eye for detail.
He was a war reporter.
I'm a reporter for Channel 1.
I'm a reporter for the Amsterdam News. Working a story.
Not as a reporter?
记者
Represent. Represent.
I don't represent those people.
It's not the beads, it's what the beads represent.
It's supposed to represent the god of fertility.
The worst thing about our divorce was that I couldn't hire him to represent me.
They represent the spirit's kindness.
表现提出异议
Representation. Representation.
Kelowna will accept nothing less than equal representation.
If you mean by patriot, am I angry about taxation without representation?
Representation of Solomon Electronic, the quiz kid Donnie Smith from the game show.
They might need some representation, some counseling, maybe some guidance.
You need immediate representation.
表示法
Representative. Representative.
I trust, as a representative of the criminal justice system of the United States of America, I shan't be shot down in the street.
I'm here with a representative of the Detroit auto manufacturer. It's Mr. Bergen Paulson.
Little Miss Southside is about finding the perfect representative for the neighborhood.
Representative O'Connell was contacted by Carmine Polito to ask if he could obtain rapid citizenship through an act of Congress for one Sheikh Abdullah investor.
The National Bandstand television show has selected Rydell as a representative American high school.
代表描写的
Reproduce. Reproduce.
How do you reproduce?
I'm going to try to reproduce it.
Later, he can reproduce identical molecules in any shape or quantity.
They will choose to reproduce.
繁殖
Reproduction. Reproduction.
Could someone tell me, please, who first suggested the idea of reproduction without sex?
It's against reproduction.
Maybe one reproduction will inspire another.
Maybe you could tell us who first suggested the idea of reproduction without sex. Now, there seems to be a lot of confusion on this next question, asexual reproduction.
在线
Reptile. Reptile.
And then on a current affair, the reptile that took Hollywood by storm, Iguana being pictures.
I have to keep myself pure for Lord Reptile.
She crawls on her belly in the dirt like a reptile.
The serpent woman, she walks, she talks, she crawls on her belly like a reptile.
爬行动物爬行的
Republic. Republic.
Against the Republic, against a mentor and a friend.
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the old Republic.
Harvey, the last man that they appointed to protect the Republic was named Caesar, and he never gave up his power.
Some Czech Republican bitch.
Today is the end of the Republic.
共和国
Republican. Republican.
Credit Republican of Paris.
Honey, I never knew that Eisenhower hadn't made up his mind whether to be a Democrat or a Republican until 1955.
The bill, which attaches the small business health plans to those of larger corporations, is receiving initial support from a number of key Republican leaders.
You've had no defections from the Republican right to trouble you.
Your father defends the right wing of the Republican Party.
共和主义者共和政体的
Reputable. Reputable.
A reputable banker like Walter Chase find himself up to his eyeballs in debt.
Because BCCI is a reputable bank.
Big operator, worldwide interests, all apparently quite reputable.
From reputable universities, they can't be forged.
Now, there have been a number of reports in reputable news media, Time, Newsweek, our own NBC.
受好评的
Reputation. Reputation.
And Gabrielle has a little bit of a reputation, if you know what I mean.
Despite your reputation, you don't scare me.
I mean, I have a reputation to uphold.
People come to the bad habits because of our reputation, and I've worked bloody hard to make it so.
You can keep your commission, you can keep your reputation, your liberty, because you're going to donate your said commission to your favorite charity.
名誉
Request. Request.
Do you know how many people request to be my friend?
I've provided him with a wife trained by me to perform quite naturally services one would hesitate to request from a professional.
It is very hot, but as you request, stand.
So we can put a request into the fraud department and they'll start an investigation for you.
You haven't submitted a travel request.
请求
Require. Require.
It's our guests who require.
The long-winded point I'm trying to make is that both love and running require heart.
We require a room that is very poor.
Why do your plans always have to require bodily harm?
Zev would require a pressure suit.
需要
Requirement. Requirement.
I'd say this about exceeds your minimum daily requirement.
Hardly seems fair that that's a requirement for employment here, Mr.
Commander Denniston, Royal Navy.
This is an insurance company requirement.
Tonight, Los Angeles has joined the sad and worldwide fraternity of cities whose only membership requirement is to suffer the anguish of international terrorism.
We are continuing our search for a lifeless planet to satisfy the requirement of a test site for the Genesis experiment.
需求